It's Tuesday, and you know what that means? Well, I know what that means, but you don't, because you see, recently, or the last video I did on a Tuesday, I call Teach Me Tuesday, and I was quite optimistic at the time, thinking that I would find 3 ways to teach you things every single Tuesday. That's a tall order, just like this perspective. This is a wheelchair behind me, and I'm looking down at you. So Tuesday, I'm gonna create a new playlist that's called Tweet Tuesday, and this is where I check throughout the week. Well, not throughout the week. I go back 7 days and check every tweet I sent. Well, tweet, not reply. Every tweet I sent, and just explain the thinking behind that. And I'm doing so much on the intro. Tweet number 1 on the 26th of January, 3:33 a.m. actually, to be precise, because you know that I have an obsession on the number 3. 3, it's like this: we need to evolve from waiting for the world to change to being the reason it changed. Seems like January 26th was one of these days where I got sucked in the loop of scrolling down and down and down, and as a result I created tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet. Let's see how long I went, how many tweets I tweeted this day. And maybe this video gets over 10 minutes, and if anybody watches the video for 10 minutes, I have no idea what's wrong with you. Been watching Torres in his prime, that's Fernando Torres, over the last 2 hours. When was Torres in his prime, you ask? When he was at Liverpool, under Rafa Benitez, and at Chelsea, under Rafa Benitez. Thomas Tuchel is at Chelsea. Now, this gift pertains to, well, maybe Thomas Tuchel being German and Timo Werner being German. That could be the fire he needs. That sparked under his ass to score some goals. Now, a week later, has that happened? No. The best thing that happened over the last week is that he didn't play one game, and he played 90 minutes for the second game where Chelsea won 2-0 against Burnley at home, and he did not assist nor score a goal. Yeah, these next few tweets is a bit trivial, so if FPL matters that wouldn't be fun for you to read or for you to know why the fuck it happened. This is the point I realized that this mic might be messing with his embroidery stuff. So it kind of sounds like this. What can I do? Maybe in time I get a better audio setup. Who knows? Let's go on, shall we? On January 27th, I retweeted a Chelsea tweet. It's to Chelsea time. A pun, because it's Thomas Tuchel and Tuchel to Chelsea. It doesn't really work, but anyway, I think they missed a trick here. They could have gone, welcome to Chelsea. See, I should work for the Twitter admin of Chelsea. More FPL stuff, nobody cares, but I did a video. Well, I'm actually doing a video where I included the tweets of FPL stuff, latest follow stuff, blah, 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 blah. If you want to know what latest follow stuff means, the link is down below. I know, I'm edging you. Well, it's not fun if only women get to do it, innit? And this is probably my favorite tweet of the week. From 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. It's a retweet. And look at this guy. Isn't that just the best thing ever? Kind of pervy, but he's just having the time of his life. And here's a shout out to the Chelsea Football Club women's team. I don't really like that there's a differentiation. I created a word and then messed it up a second later. I don't like that there is a tag to make a difference between Chelsea FC and Chelsea FC Women's. What does that mean? Chelsea FC Women's is the sister location, if you get it, of Chelsea. So being a man gives you rights to the first name of anything. But anyway, this is this tweet that celebrates Chelsea women winning 32 games in a row. That's not quite true. 32 games unbeaten. So effectively, they never lost. Retweeted a guy named Jared. His link to Twitter is down below. And who knows, maybe every link that I speak of, I'll put down in Twitter. I'll put down in the description. It depends how much I have time for getting some detail into videos, more detail into the description. It's okay to not be okay. Talk about it. Pal, let's talk. To this day, I do not understand what that hashtag means, but it highlights mental health. Well, in this aspect of it, it highlights mental health, and I'm always down for that. So anybody that has a problem, even if you want to chat about why pineapple on pizza is the best thing ever, DMs are open. Link is down below. More FPL stuff and YouTube. I'm about to roast YouTube. What the fuck, YouTube? Is this Pornhub? Or is it X videos? I'm not sure what you prefer, because, well, this get flagged as nudity. That'll be quite ironic and hypocritical. I'm gonna show you the screen grab of the tweet, and I actually tweeted just that. The fuck happening to YouTube? And I think you know what I mean. You can see why I made that tweet, and you can see why this video is not meant for kids. Well, any video is not meant for kids. Any video, yeah, it's not meant for kids. This FPL tweet is a bit relevant because it's about wasting time, and that's the point of the tweet. This app, like many others, is the main source of wasting time. What will be, will be. I find no point opening it during a game week. Kind of philosophical, isn't it? Sometimes I'm very good at English, and other times I'm just a blubbering idiot. And while we on being philosophical, here's another tweet. One of those three tweets in the morning. Make life worth the death that's coming. And it's basically what it says on the tin. Enjoy life to the fullest. Nobody needs to know your name. Nobody needs to know what you did. If you enjoy life, the inevitable death that is coming will be worth it. And staying on the philosophy path, one learns more from failure than success. And that is true, because if you are successful at something, you can stay that way. You're gonna keep doing the same thing over and over until it doesn't give you any success. Then the success turns into a failure, and then you have to find new ways to get success in whichever field you're in. And I'm gonna highlight this retweet, the new Fantasy Plonker podcast. I do that because let's look at the word support. What is in support? Up. And that's how we get people up into the algorithm, be it Spotify or wherever. It also applies to YouTube. retweet, share, support. Get more eyes on the products of others. Now we get to the most recent stuff. Like yesterday, I tweeted, stop second guessing shit. Just embrace it. You'll drive yourself into that doctor-full sofa. What this means is, yesterday I saw something about the alcohol ban. Since I'm in South Africa, here was a family meeting or State of the Nation or whatever the fuck you want to call it in a pandemic. And before we had an alcohol ban, I think after that it's been 100% lifted. I'm not sure it's possible to procure alcohol. Is procure a word? Am I using it in the right way? It's possible to buy alcohol. So I saw a tweet that debates for which reason this alcohol ban was lifted. So basically, was it out of the goodness of his heart, or is there an ulterior motive? And I'm like, these people waste time. They just hyping themselves up, stressing themselves out. They're thinking why things happen. And yeah, I am making a video on YouTube about why I tweeted certain things. And this tweet reads as follows. Here's a shocker. I follow dickheads. Not gender exclusive, but what to do? They follow me. I had to follow back. I guess mute is the only way. And yeah, that is an etiquette video for another day that I need to speak about. But hey, when people follow me, I follow back. I don't remember the last time I followed somebody first in such a manner. I do remember the last time I followed somebody and they didn't follow back. And I do remember the last time I sent somebody a message and somebody didn't reply back. Teaches me for caring for strangers, doesn't it? This tweet stems from... There was a guy that passed away yesterday. Screech, I think. From Saved by the Bell. And there was this tasteless joke that went, rest in peace, Screech. And a picture of Ellen DeGeneres. And this is where another problem comes in. Twitter is like, there's very little accountability for it. It's like a place where the darkest jokes can be made and whomever creates it has no problem with it. But then if somebody else makes that same joke or does something similarly wrong to what person A did, person B will get shit for it because person A doesn't realize that he or she did what person B did only a little bit earlier. And I think we are winding down to the final tweet. So this tweet was funny. The absolute shithousery from the official FMG. If you watch his channel and see his videos, you will understand what the absolute shithousery is about. Give him a sub to Brighton. Fun. Brighton Albion football. Brighton. You get it. To brighten your week. Go on. It's free. Yeah, it really is free. Although I'm not going to suggest you sub to this channel because that's not my style. It used to be. Not anymore. And then fast forward to next week where I do say sub to the channel. Like the content. Because all of a sudden I take the YouTube algorithm seriously. And I go, yeah, I'll make it easy for you. And his channel link, it'll probably be down below. And this video.
What is wrong with this family, man? I swear. First of all, his mum dates a man who would have been -6 when her own son was born. Now he's getting official holiday leave just so that he can pam his sister. He's gonna be absolutely loving life when he returns home and finds that she's stuck in the washing machine.
Women are hot and all, but some of them, They're a little fucked in the head. I want somebody that's always there for me, who appreciates me, someone that I connect with. When there's nobody, it's assumed nobody can be. When the reality is, the person you want isn't. So this just goes on the hypocritical nature that I've seen on Twitter, that I've seen on Instagram. Oh, I want this person, I want that person, I want Mr. Perfect. And when Mr. Perfect isn't the person they want it to be, when others fill the void, it's just assumed, nah, this person doesn't exist. And then they go on a pity parade for the rest of time, which annoys me. And now I'm gonna leave you with this gem from YouTube Land, a video on YouTube Land. You can see the watermark here, although I'll give you a link in the description to check the entire video, even though you see the entire video here. A link brought Holland did this. Oh wait, one more thing. Last tweet. This is the most recent tweet, announcing that I'll be back to the YouTube grind. I'll be recording, and as you can see, I am recording now. Considering the GIF I used, I have to mention that there's no Kim Kardashian sex tape today though, so sorry. And with that, I'll leave you with one message. Don't wait. Create. So it's basically like democracy. But
Yeah.
unlike in
Just
South
like
Africa, it's democracy and light.
Just like democracy, it doesn't work either. I just want to correct something Storm said. It's not specifically two imposters. You could choose. There's specifications, so there could be one imposter, two imposters, or three imposters. But the reason Storm is saying two imposters, because that's like, I would say, the Champions League mode. Like, if you really want to feel Among Us, play with two imposters.